The sublime mind finds its source in sublime nature. The call of the soul urges man to set on a journey beyond the realm of mind. Pilgrimages kindle the urge for this journey of man. Let us go on a pilgrimage to Mount Kailash and Lake Manasarovar.
स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः. The abode of Creator Brahma is called Brahmaloka. The abode of Sri Vishnu is called Vaikuntha. The abode of Mahadeva is called Kailasa. Though we cannot go bodily to either Vaikuntha or Brahmaloka, we are able to go to Kailasa with our body and return also with great sanctity attached to it. In the previous years, the pilgrimage to Kailas was being arranged by the government of India. The pilgrimage to Kailas was undertaken during the months of June, July, August, September, which was arranged by the government of India. And also recently, the private agencies belonging to Tibet, Kathmandu, they are arranging for these pilgrimages. Those that come from abroad, they go to Kailas, making their journey through Lhasa, the capital of Tibet. In May-June 1998, 20 devotees of Chennai Mutt, under the leadership of Swami Kamalatmananda of Chennai Mutt, they made their pilgrimage to Kailas and Mansarovar. They stayed in Kailas for 10 days and at Mansarovar for 8 days. The Chennai Mutt takes great pleasure in presenting the video of the same very highly rewarding trip by Swami Kamalatmananda and his devotees group.
We leave Chennai and reach Varanasi with the devotees of Sri Ramakrishna Mutt. Swami Kamalatmananda installs a Shivalinga at the Kedarnath Shiva temple situated at Kedar Ghat in Varanasi. This Shivalinga is named Kailash Nath. The pilgrims reach Kathmandu. They visit the Pashupatinath Shiva temple. The journey to Manasarovar begins from Kathmandu. This is Zangmu. After a day's stay at Zangmu, the pilgrims start for Nyalam. After a day's stay at Nyalam, they leave for Paikuso in land cruisers. They stay in Paikuso for 2 days. This part of the bank of the Manasarovar is known as Hore. Ganesh and Kartikeya came into being on the Mandhata mountain. The pilgrims stay at this guest house at Hore, a shop at the Hore guest house. A view of Kailash from Hore. Pilgrims took bath in Manasarovar on their second day stay at Hore. They started the circumambulation of Manasarovar on horsebacks. The circumambulation is called Parikrama in Sanskrit. Puranas say that there are many wish-fulfilling trees in subtle form on the banks of Manasarovar. The pilgrims stay at a place called Seralum Gompa. They visit a Buddhist monastery there. Then they start for a place called Chuku, which is 36 kilometers from Hore. The pilgrims pass many streams on the banks of the Manasarovar. It is believed that Lord Shiva gave vision to sages in the form of golden linga in the middle of Manasarovar. Both Hindus and Buddhists strongly believe that even today, number of sages and saints meditate on the banks of Manasarovar in their subtle form and bless the pilgrims visiting that place. Manas means mind in Sanskrit. Legend has it that Brahma created this lake from his mind, hence the name Manasarovar. The gods are said to have done austerities at Manasarovar. It is believed that gods come and take bath in the Manasarovar in the early morning between 3 to 5 am, known as Brahma Muhurta. Parashurama's ashram is said to be situated on a hill on the banks of Manasarovar. Mythology has it that Indra's elephant Airavata strolls on the banks of the Manasarovar. It was on the banks of Manasarovar that Vashishta and Arundhati Devi attained self-knowledge. Hindus believe that Parvati has taken the form of the Manasarovar lake. Hindu scriptures describe that Shiva and Parvati bathed in Manasarovar. In Mahabharata, there is a mention of Arjuna visiting the Manasarovar. Liberation is assured for people taking bath in Manasarovar. Sri Ramacharita Manas describes that the story of Rama The pilgrims stay at Chuku and see the statue of Buddha at the nearby monastery. Chuku is pilgrims conduct Homa at the banks of Manasarovar at Chuku. A view of Kailash from Manasarovar, Chukku. Hindus believe that those who worship Shiva on the banks of Manasarovar attain. Manasarovar is considered to be one of the 51 Shakti Pithas. It is considered to be the place where the right hand of Devi fell after the Daksha Yajna. The pilgrims go to a place having a lake called Rakshastal from Chukku. It is considered that Ravana and other demons did penance at this place. Pilgrims do not bathe in this lake. A view of Kailash from Rakshastal. Leaving Rakshastal, the pilgrims reach Zaidi, situated on the banks of Manasarovar, at a height of 15,280 feet above sea level, and stay for a day there. Tulsidas compares Sri Ramachandra with the lake Manasarovar. Of Kailashpati from Manasarovar Zaidi. From Zaidi, the pilgrims travel to Manasarovar at Chugompa. View of Kailashpati from Chugompa. Pilgrims stay in this guest house at Chugompa. The pilgrims perform a homa on the bank of Manasarovar at Chugompa at a height of 15,080 feet from the sea level and worship the Divine Mother. scriptures mention that the mother of Lord Buddha, Maya Devi, took bath in Manasarovar and prayed for a good son, due to which prayer Lord Buddha was born. From Chugumpa, the pilgrims go to the base camp at Tৎsঙ, which is 817 kilometers from Kathmandu. The pilgrims stay at Kailash for 10 days. Kailash is considered the abode of Lord Shiva and Parvati. Pilgrims go to a place named Ashtapad. The wooden door seen here is the entrance of a cave. There are many such caves around Kailash. View of Kailashpati from Ashtapad. The mountain near Kailash is called Nandi Mountain. Jain scriptures proclaim that the first Tirthankara, Rishabhadeva, also known as Adinatha, attained liberation at Ashtapad. Pilgrims reach Tirthapuri, 75 kilometers away from Tৎsঙ. This is a Buddhist temple at Tirthapuri. Tirthapuri is also related to the life of the demon Bhasmasura. After being blessed by Shiva to be able to destroy others, Bhasmasura tortured the sages and gods in many ways. Lord Vishnu killed him by taking the form of Mohini at Tirthapuri. Some places on the mountain at Tirthapuri have many white parts which are considered to be ashes produced on the burning of Bhasmasura. There are many hot springs here. Of Kailash while returning to Tarchen from Tirthapuri. A distant view of the Rakshas Tal from Tarchen. The Tibetan Buddhists circumambulate the Kailash mountain by making prostrations like this. Pilgrims reach the Valley of Gods. a view of golden kailash at sunrise. Pilgrims start for the second day of Kailash circumambulation from Dhirapur. Tibetans leave their old clothes in this place called Shivasthal. This place of importance in the second day of circumambulation is called Dolma Pass, 7 kilometers from Dhirapur. Tibetans hoist colorful prayer flags at Dolma Pass. It is believed that the body of man transforms into a celestial body while crossing this pass. This rock at Dolma Pass is worshipped by Hindus as Parvati Devi. Dolma Pass is situated at a height of 19,500 feet above sea level. This place is called Tara Devi Peetha. This pond, named Gauri Kund, is situated a few yards down Dolma Pass. Legend has it that Parvati Devi did penance for a long period in this pond to attain Lord Shiva as her husband. This is the highest pond in the world, situated at 18,400 feet from sea level. Pilgrims start traveling down from Gauri Kund. Tibetans consider Kailash as the king of mountains. It is believed that the mountains around Kailash are the abode of companion gods. The night after the second day of circumambulation, pilgrims stay in this guest house at Zutulpuk. This place is also called Zang Shira. The third day of circumambulation is from Zutulpuk to Tarchen, a distance of 12 kilometers. of Rakshastal from a place near Tarchen on the third day of circumambulation. By the grace of Kailashpati, the pilgrims returned to Tarchen after the third day of circumambulation. Shaivite scriptures say that Nandi guards the Mount Kailash. Tarchen, pilgrims returned to Hore, situated on the banks of Manasarovar. The unison of Kailash and Manasarovar is called Gauri Shankar, the united form of Shiva and Parvati. The Tibetans believe that Kailash is the father and Manasarovar is the mother of the world. Pilgrims gather holy stones from the banks of Manasarovar and collect its sacred waters in cans. Kailash is considered as the sixth chakra, Sahasrara, as mentioned in the Yoga Shastras. pilgrims return to Chennai from Manasarovar via Kathmandu and Varanasi.